Hey everyone, Srimaya here once again, back with a simple short video so that it can probably inspire some of you. So I want to talk about two kinds of people and the hierarchy of life, right? So the two kinds of people are real life examples. One part of the game, one kind of people are my friends, my peers, people who have been looking at me since a long time, and that's one part. I'll talk about them. And the other part are people who are younger to me, maybe my ex-students or somebody like that, or maybe my juniors in the engineering college, somebody, maybe in the workplace. So somebody who is really younger to me. Okay, now let's talk about the first group. All right, my people whom I rub shoulders with in terms of age, in terms of experience, but not in terms of lifestyle. So my lifestyle is very minimalistic, and therefore the part one, group one people who are friends, and they all mean good to me, and they keep wondering that how come this guy has such low level and minimum level lifestyle, but is still happy and not worried about the future, his kids, not gaining that money, not having a fat bank balance, because that's what we do, right? We think that wealth is going to be the legacy for our children. That's what we think generally. So we keep buying houses and keep accumulating wealth for our generation. We feel that it's our duty, and that's fine. I don't want to comment on that. But what I want to tell you is that they keep wondering that how come this guy doesn't have much, but it's still staying cool and happy and all that. So the whole thing here is what I told you in my previous video. It's your value system, right? According to your value system and your belief system, if the legacy is wealth, then you will do that. You will try to do anything possible to accumulate that. But according to me, the real legacy that I'm going to leave behind for my kids or for the world or for anyone is the wisdom and the transformation. So I'm focused on that. I don't care what kind of wealth I have. The only wealth I think I have is my health. The only wealth that I have is my positive attitude. The only wealth that I have is probably my intention to learn as much as possible, right? So it's all a game of value system. So please don't get baffled. People may have different value system, people may have different belief system. So try not to judge anyone, just have an open mind. Everybody has their own value system, don't worry about it, right? And also it's also about regrets, but let me not talk about regrets because the video will be very lengthy. Now let's come back to the other group, right? The other group is are people who are younger to me, and sometimes they look at me, they get inspired by me, and they think that okay, so Srimaya is doing an educational entrepreneurship, which I've been doing from last 4 years. I left my glorious job, good paying and nice job, which I actually loved, but I had to leave that and I started my entrepreneur. So they look at it and they think that they can also do it. I mean, they should do it. They should immediately start an entrepreneurship and all that. And I want to tell you that please don't follow my lifestyle or my choices. Your choices are yours. Let me tell you one thing about the hierarchy, which I told you, I'll tell you, is that it's there in Maslow's. It was there centuries ago in our Upanishads and in our ancient books. It's all about the four things, right? Artha, Kama, Dhamma, Moksha. Artha, Kama, Dhamma, Moksha, right? Unless and until, that's what Maslow talks about. He talks about first basic needs, then about your safety and security, then love and affection, then fame, and then self-actualization, which is motivation. So if you keep watching motivational videos and all that, and you keep listening to inspiring things, but if you don't have basic needs, like your salary is not paid, you don't have food on your plate, then the motivation will go out of the window. So you can be an entrepreneur once you satisfy your basic needs. Please don't just jump into it. There are ways, and there are very I'm not saying that there are absolutely no ways that somebody without money can never become an entrepreneur. They can, but it's a very long and hard journey. You need to ask yourself, are you ready for that? So there you go. I spoke about two group of people who keep thinking about my value system, and they keep comparing their value system with my value system, and they keep wondering or probably thinking something which is not required. So please make sure that you define your value system. Thank you so much for watching this video. This was Srimaya, your mindfulness coach. Hope this was not very long. And by the way, I also would like to tell you that you have 2 more days before you can grab my mindfulness leadership 5 days gamified WhatsApp class. If you grab the tickets by 6th of November before 9 p.m, you get it in 90% discount. If you grab it after 9 p.m. of 6th November, then you will probably get a higher price. So go ahead, grab the tickets if you're serious about your leadership growth. I'll see you there. Thank you so much.